Hi, it's Chris here from FTSETradefinder.com, or if you're watching this on YouTube, that spread betting guy. Going to kick off with a quick video on what you need to start your spread betting career, what you don't need, things to avoid and things to look out for. First thing you're going to need, obviously, a spread account. You've got IG Index, Intertrader, CMC Market, CTX Capital. There's loads of them out there. They're all pretty much of a muchness at the end of the day, but I lean towards IG. Why? Slick trading platform. Huge range of equities worldwide. They do more than the FTSE 350. They do some AIM shares as well, some of the larger AIM stocks, which is good if you want exposure to some really exciting growing companies. I've never had a problem with them. They've always been, prices have always been good, spreads have always been tight, so I've had no reason to move. I do have another account with Intertrader, mainly because they let you trade lower pounds per point on the FTSE 100. I think IG, you can only spread bet £2 a point on the FTSE 100. Intertrade, you can do one. Just things like that you've got to look out for. Some have tighter spreads on different things. You need a bank account in your name and a debit card. You can only credit the spread account from a bank account with the same name that is on the spread account for money laundering purposes, and if you do it via credit card, there's a 2.5% service charge. As we're talking about online platforms, you're going to need a computer. Don't need anything fancy. I'm just running a bog standard 200 quid Google Chrome box there, which is basically just a browser based operating system. It's mega stable, never crashes, never hiccups. It's rock solid, and because that can't run Windows programs, I run ShareScope on this cheap as chips HP Latitude laptop that I got for next to nothing. So you don't need anything fancy, just solid, reliable computers. I mean, if you've got something buggy that crashes and it's just unreliable, you need to get it changed, because it's going to lose you money. It's going to make your research difficult. It's going to make your trading a pain in the arse. Another good thing to get yourself: A4 pad of paper, your trading diary. All good traders have one. All research in there, all your watch lists, charts with your entry and exit points and reasons for your trade. Make a trading diary. It's all good traders have one, like I said. Research material is the last thing you're going to need. Easy to spend too much money on research. You might have an advfn.com subscription, London South East subscription, a subscription to that magazine. What's it called? Can't remember. Escapes me now, but there's like a share magazine out there. You can easily spend 50 quid a month just on research material, and if you're just pushing a small account, maybe a couple of grand, that's straight off your bottom line. So the bigger your account, the more you can afford to spend. So if you're pushing a couple of grand, £50 a month, that's £600 a year. Your trading's got to cover that. You're just killing your returns. Plenty of free resources out there. ADVFN and London South East both have free account levels, which are more than adequate for what you need as a beginner. And also the spread betting platforms have pretty good research material on these days. Things to avoid: people selling trading systems and tip sheets. I mean, obviously you do get genuine guys out there offering tips and advice and analysing the markets, looking for trades. Generally they give their stuff away for free, like I do. But when you get into black box trading strategies and there's all spiel and nonsense to go with them, you're going to lose your shirt. It's a waste of money. You're getting scammed basically. So avoid them. Tipsters, black box trading, system salesmen, just it's a scam. Level 2 data, as a beginner you don't need it. I mean, I've had it for 1 month and it didn't help me at all, so I can safely say as a beginner, don't get into level 2 data. Like we said before, dedicated trading computers, not really required. Multi-monitor setups, not required. I mean, there are situations where you do need them if you're day trading and you've got multiple positions open all the time and you're hopping in and out and scanning the markets for other opportunities. that's when you do need them. They can be really helpful there, but we don't go for that, or I don't go for that kind of stuff here. Share scanning software such as ShareScope, pretty much the market leader. There's nothing out there comparable. It's very, very useful and it helps research massively, but again, it costs money, and if you're running a small account, it might cost you your profit, or a good chunk of it. And like I say, loads of resources out there. I'll make your research a little bit more time consuming, but you've got to weigh that up with the costs on your account. Special mention goes out there to internet trading forums and bulletin boards populated by absolute fucking morons. Stay away from them. They'll just try and people just bait each other basically to sell what they're buying and to buy what they're selling, and they'll just mess with your head as a newbie. I mean, they can be useful for gauging market sentiment and looking for snippets of information on companies you might have missed. Like someone might post that there's some deal going down in India that's going to change the company, and you can research further. You pick up the odd snippet, but other than that, gauging market sentiment and picking up little tiny bits of information, don't pay any attention to what anyone else says on them, because they're populated by, in the main, idiots. That's it really. So kick it off. You need a spread account, bank account in your name and a debit card, computer and internet connection, not a fancy computer, just a reliable one, A4 pad to make your trading diary, research material, ADVFN, London South East, Morning Star, loads of them. I'll put links in the comment section below. What you don't need, what you should avoid: people selling trading systems, black box systems, multi-monitor setups, level 2 data, fancy computers, share scanning software, and avoid trading forums. And that's my tips to get you kicked off in the market. Want some more tips? Subscribe to the channel, and more and more videos will go up in time, and hopefully we can help you along the way. Thanks a lot.